There's a lot of things that go into the development of a video game, and a lot of those things create a lot of crazy stories. So today in this video, I'm going to go over 10 crazy stories behind Grand Theft Auto 6's development. Welcome back to FIFA GTA, let's get into the video. Number 10, some scenes were improvised. Many of the characters were further developed by the actors after they were cast, including improvisation, which went into the game. One particularly memorable scene sees Franklin laugh at Trevor when he slips. Trevor blows up at this before Franklin calms him down with some wise words. Stephen Ogg accidentally slipped during the scene, prompting Franklin's actor to laugh, only for Ogg to continue in character. Number 9, Sean Fonteno is cousins with Young Melee. Sean Fonteno, who plays Franklin, has pointed out that Young Melee, who plays CJ in the seminal Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, is his cousin. The two have also spent time in recording studios as rappers. The two characters have different goals in their respective games, though it is nice to know that Rockstar kept it in the family when they returned to Los Santos.
The actor who played Carl Johnson in San Andreas, and as such, he often gets questions about GTA 6 and the possible return of CJ and yada yada yada. So during these panels, it's really not that uncommon.
Number 8, influences on Trevor. Stephen Ogg did not copy any one actor or performance when channeling Trevor, though he has voiced what characters influenced him. Particularly, Tom Hardy's performance of the titular character and Nicholas Winding's Refn Bronson's helped Stephen Ogg find the proper headspace. Bronson is about a real British prisoner whose unrelenting violence outbursts earned him a life in prison, and Ogg pointed out the character's theatrics as an inspiration.
Actually, it's Jizzle.
Number 7, over 1,000 people worked on the game. During development, Rockstar North alone consisted of around 360 people. However, the game utilized resources from several other studios in order to craft the expansive world. All in all, well over 1,000 people had a hand in making Grand Theft Auto 5. More than 300 people alone is an impressively large staff for one game, but over 1,000 is nearly unprecedented.
On RC cars, this is ideal. RC gang? I don't know if you can all kind of follow me here. We're gonna try get to the Vinewood sign. Everyone just meet up on.
Number 6, Franklin got the role from DJ Pooh. In a small documentary chronicling Sean Fonteno's rise to obtaining the Franklin role, he mentions how he landed the part in Grand Theft Auto 5. He was always closely associated with producer and rapper DJ Pooh, who would often help Sean in the business. He recommended Sean for Franklin, which ultimately got the actor involved with the project. DJ Pooh is also a DJ on the West Coast Classic Station and wrote for 2004 San Andreas.
But you can pull a lot over on your grandmother and your grandparents than you could over on your parents.
A little bit of trouble when they're young. Well, you know, we lived through all of the trouble part of it.
I can honestly say that.
5, Ned Luke was initially apprehensive. Looking at Ned Luke in person feels like gazing upon a real-life Michael DeSanta. With this in mind, it is difficult to believe the actor almost passed on this role without a second thought, simply because it was a video game. After being encouraged to read the script, his attitude took a complete 180 and he did all he could to nab the part. It's a good thing too, since it is easily his most iconic performance. Number 4, it made $1 billion in 3 days. Grand Theft Auto 5 is not the best-selling video game of all time, but it is the highest-grossing piece of entertainment ever created. In just 3 days, the game made over $1 billion. Even Avengers Endgame took about 5 days to break $1 billion. The game's success did not stop there, however. Grand Theft Auto Online has given the game even more legs. Number 3, development cost was over $100 million. Grand Theft Auto 5 was estimated to have cost about $137 million to produce, something which shows in every moment of gameplay. Video game budgets are rarely exact, but anything around this number is a staggeringly high cost. If marketing is included, then the developer and publisher spent well over $200 million on this product. Number 2, the first GTA game with an original soundtrack. Numerous forces come together to bring the first original soundtrack to a Grand Theft Auto game. Woody Jackson, who worked on Red Dead Redemption, collaborated with iconic electronic music group Tangerine Dream, Oh No, and The Alchemist to produce over 20 hours of original music, which significantly elevates the tone of every mission in which it is utilized. Number 1, Grand Theft Auto 4 inspired the 3 protagonists. Grand Theft Auto 4 stars Niko Bellic as a sole player character, with 2 DLC expansions following 2 different protagonists during the main game event, with certain missions having each of them cross paths. The positive reception of these intertwining stories inspired Rockstar to take things a step forward with the next GTA project. Instead of 3 separate campaigns, one single-player mode will follow the 3 characters, allowing the player to switch between them at will and use them simultaneously during story missions. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.